because everybody know, even though Glock and I are not speaking at the moment, you know what I'm saying, with me being close with her, I'm pretty sure that's something that she would have shared with me. Never shared that with me because I know her outside of this app. You get what I'm saying? So I know for sure, never has I labeled myself a comment cousin. Never have I labeled myself as a follower. I give two fucks about anybody on Messy TikTok, okay? So I think y'all know exactly who Chrissy. So my statement is, I was asking, was anybody else in this live that heard her say it out her mouth? That's what I was asking.
Remember this picture. I don't know if I got the video or whatever because I don't remember. But I did screenshot this. I don't know if the video came with it because, you know, I don't ask on top of stuff. I record stuff and don't even remember I recorded it. Trust me, I don't delete it.
So well, let me put it to you like this.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Go ahead. I'll go mute.
I would not lie on someone like this. I don't go around lying on the app. I think, you know what I'm saying? I will stand on business, even though she just lied on me over there on the app. On the app, and she's lied many times. I mean, you know, so I'm not somebody who go around wanting to smear somebody's reputation like many on this app. So, but for me, I'm standing on this. I heard what she said. If you didn't see it or you never heard it, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, I was there, and I don't remember who was in there because I'm not. The reason probably why I don't remember who was in there because I'm not in the, you know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things where I kind of was maybe, you know, strolling through the streets and I'm like, what the fuck is this going on in here? You know, it was like one of those, but I'm not a regular in no live that she bees in at all. Like I'm not a regular. So
so just to make sure I'm hearing this correct, you were scrolling through the streets, but you heard her say that. Was y'all having words amongst each other in her live?
No, I wasn't involved in the conversation at all.
So, but she had your picture up in her backdrop.
Oh wait, so you confusing too?
No, I'm asking you. For you just said you heard her.
You're confusing. So let me ask you this.
Am I confusion or am I confused?
No,
which one is it, baby?
You're confusing two situations. Tonight, she had my face in her backdrop. Okay, because I said something in Susu's panel. Okay, in reference to what they were talking about with the scamming and Glock and Nitra. When I left the live, nobody told me anything. When I left the live, like I do anytime, I'm strolling through the streets, and my picture was up on her black backdrop. And she referenced me and talk about my teeth, and then she referenced a lie about she lied about something she feels as though she know about me, right? And she lied out in front of everybody. She lied. And so I came and you know, she asked me to come up, but I was like, no. She was like, come up, bitch, and all of this. And I'm like, I wish I would come up. So I didn't come up. So I'm live now. So, but I'm explaining it to you out of the, you know, as a courtesy. So, is there something particular you're looking for?
No, I was just saying, okay, from looking at the picture, she could have been, okay, I'm not saying, like I said, I can't tell you what you heard. I mean, I'm pretty sure, obviously, I'm guessing that you don't wear hearing aids or anything of that nature.
No.
But I'm just saying, I was just asking, was it anybody else that's in your live that heard her say that verbatim? And then from the picture, she could have been painting or something. I don't know. Like I said, I've never heard her say that, you know, to tell me that, because she and I have talked on the phone multiple times. And she has shared some very important stuff with me personally, but she's never shared that. You know what I'm saying?
So this was a while back, like before she left. This was, she was in somebody's live, or maybe she was in her own live. I can't remember.
So but so what I'm trying to, just to make sure I'm hearing this correct, the statement that she made about her being an addict, this was something that she
got off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, sweetie. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. If you look around, somebody probably show you the clip. I'm not looking for it because I remember what I saw. So if somebody wanted to say, "Oh, I know that clip," they can find the clip. But I'm not going to be looking all over the clip because I know what I saw. So anyway, what I was about to say. Oh, welcome back, Key. Welcome in, sweet. You'll have to play that, but saying that you doing so okay. Let's play in this, okay? Let's say she did not say she was an addict, but putting powder on your face and saying you about to go do blow. Isn't that an addict? What the hell are we talking about here? No. You ain't gonna say she didn't because I know she did. We ain't gonna go back and forth. So you said it already. I said it. So we gonna leave it alone. Okay, Key. Listen, y'all can go ahead and do. Listen, what y'all explaining that to me for? Nobody came in her box and said that what she said to me was a lie. What she said about me was a lie. Why y'all explaining that to me? All of a sudden, there's like at the tail end, y'all want to talk about who lied or is a lie. Don't make me no never mind. Well, get the clip if y'all that interested because y'all words are not credible in the TikTok street. You got to get the clip and play the clip. If you really want to prove something, your words are not proving anything. Oh, well, let it mess it up then. If that's the case, the whole messy talk is messed up then. Listen, have fun at it. Play the clip. Y'all talking too much. If y'all really wanted the truth and you really wanted to stand on business in this place called Messy Talk, the only credible source is a clip, is the clip. It's not people's word. It's the clip. Period. Anybody coming up? Yeah. So, but anyway, I said I wasn't going to be up here too long, right? Let me take this off. Carrie, did you want to come up? Did you mean to come up? Okay, she didn't. I don't need to listen to people's. Yeah, I'm not. That picture's enough. Who the hell? It don't matter, y'all. The kind of stuff that you all like to argue about is ridiculous. Look at this woman's picture on this daggone app, please. Please. That's okay, Carrie. So what was we talking about? Next time, don't put my picture up when you got stuff like that lingering. And if you have a mission or agenda, it's best to kind of make sure you pay attention to yourself, because you all out here doing anything and everything, and you thinking you could just get away with it because there's a lot of people behind you, but God is behind me. And I mean that on everything I love. That's why I stand the way I stand, and I say what I say, and I own up to what I say. Because you all are around here doing the most, and y'all think y'all scare people with all this bullshit. It's just ridiculous. It's wrong. It's wrong. That's what I said. It's wrong. I can't have an opinion. Y'all out here talking. The creators have an opinion. I gotta be a creator to have an opinion. I gotta be a creator to say something. Are y'all, as whoever say, are y'all cool? My face on the backdrop because I got an opinion. Talking about my teeth because I have an opinion. Do y'all know I've been on here 3 years giving my opinion, and I'm going to continue to give my opinion? Okay, so this is the message to the leaders in the back. If there's a threat in your material, in your content, you beef it up with good stories. Period. You got to be advanced. The problem is you thinking everybody on here just believe, and I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Beef up your story. It's no different than watching crime TV, mysteries. I love Sherlock Holmes. I like mystery movies on, what's that, BBC? I love all mysteries. I like cracking codes. Y'all putting on the show, right? You putting on the show, and I'm watching, and I'm cracking the code. That's it. That's it. I am on Monday mornings, typically Monday mornings. I would not be here if my face wasn't found on a backdrop because an opinion I had. So typically I'm on Monday mornings, 9 to 12 p.m. You will find QJ discussing topics. Some might be messy. We will be getting into more. I did forget about my topic I said I was going to discuss, because Lil Touch came up and really took the most of the day. And then Manny topic, right? So, and just for the record, I did get some people asked me some questions in the DM about Manny and I. So go back and look on News Brief or Manny's Newsroom Briefs, and you can look at the video, and he speaks on people making victims on Messy Talk. And I came in on the second part of his speech, and I ended up coming up not knowing what he said in the first part of his speech. Because if I had known what he had said in the first part, I wouldn't have requested up. So, but he had said, he called me out as in making victims, trying to appease the people. The people on the back end, I don't know who he trying to appease. I don't know if he trying to appease a Leola, Nosy, Glock, Diamond. I don't know who, Asia Baby. I don't know who he was trying to appease, but he got me fucked up on that one. Okay? Because he know it's a lie. But he played the joke when I don't think it's funny to be stalked. I don't think it's funny. Okay? I don't. But he went a little too far on something that was really not funny the whole time. On my end. So, the funny thing is, so let me run it back a couple of weeks. What was it that happened? Something happened. Shit, I don't remember, y'all. It'll come to me. I had bought Manny this wig. I was headed to the grocery store. To the beauty supply store. I had some errands to run. And I ended up seeing this purple wig. I think Manny looks good in purple. I think Manny looks good in purple. And as I was looking at hair, I saw this wig on a mannequin. And I thought of Manny instantly. I thought of Manny. And just so happened he was on live. But I didn't say nothing to him at the time because I was thinking, should I get that wig? So I went home and I was thinking this wig was just thinking like, oh, Manny looks so cute in this wig, because he had a long purple one, but I saw the short purple one and it's summertime, right? Long hair is hot. So I said, I'm going to buy Manny that wig. So I went back to the store. He was on live again. And I was in the store, so I let them know I was in the beauty supply store. So I was like, Manny, you want this wig? I think it'll look cute on you. So he was like, yeah. Anyway, I had the wig and I procrastinated and sending it. So it was so much going on and I procrastinated and sending it because it was just a wig. But then I think I don't know how much later, something had came up and I told him something came up and he was throwing shade at me for, again, appeasing the losers. Okay. He was appeasing the losers. And so, I don't remember exactly what it was, y'all, right now, but I told him, I said, well, since you want to be shady, I'm going to put you on punishment and I'm not going to send the wig, not right now. And so I moved on. I did tell him. I told him in the back end that I wasn't going to send him the wig. And he was okay. We both laughed about it. And so fast forward, Sweet gave Manny a necklace. It looked like something from, what's the name of that company? What's the name of that? Paparazzi. It looked, now it might not have been from Paparazzi, but it looked like Paparazzi. And so we all made joke. It was very beautiful, beautiful costume jewelry that she gave to Manny. And Manny, we all laughed about it. It was cute. It was funny. She also gave him some flags, some white flags, if y'all remember. And so I was thinking, oh, dag, I get him a little chain or something, right? I was like, I'm going to send him something else. And so as I was going forward, because I do the most when I give, though, y'all, I really do. I ended up getting a chain, a bracelet, this crown, this Batman shirt, because y'all know he got Batman on his chest, Batman tank, and some other stuff that I had to send back because it was close to the days. I had a Batman keychain, a Batman wine mug. I feel like I'm missing something else. And a Louis Vuitton bag. So it's a messenger bag. So when I procrastinated, there was no real reason that I'm just a procrastinator because my ADHD, I just put stuff off and I put it off and put it off and put it off, put it off. But sometimes this ADHD, let me tell you something, my ADHD saved me a lot. It does. It saves me a lot. It hinders me in some places, but it saves me a lot in other places. So, he did that one thing. Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. And I was like, oh, hell no, you don't went too far. Now, mind you, he has thrown some shots to appease, right? The ones that feel like, you know, he needs to appease them. Now, Manny did state, y'all, Manny did state before that there were people in the back end feeling like he was giving me special treatment over time. So I felt the shift in Manny, but the shift wasn't matching because I'm queen. Like, I don't really do anything to him for him to really come at me. But I guess, you know, he agreed because I asked him, I said, did somebody tell you something? And he said, yeah. He was honest. He said, yeah, people felt like, you know, I was getting special treatment. And hold on. So I was like, wow, so you're gonna appease that versus say, well, she ain't doing nothing. If she do something, I'm gonna do whatever. But if she ain't did nothing, I don't need to do anything. But I guess he felt the need to appease. But he was doing it a little too much for me too. It was making me uncomfortable in a sense because I was like, all right, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them fight their battles. Like, why are you you're involving yourself in stuff that you shouldn't involve yourself in so many words, right? So time progressed and it was going on here and there, not all the time, but it was, to me, it was too much for me. Because if you got a supporter that's riding with you, now y'all know y'all hear this all the time. Y'all do. Y'all hear this all the time. Right? People riding with you, doing little stuff with you, you know, whatever. No, you don't want special treatment, but why mess up something that doesn't need to be messed up? Like, why mess up something? To me, it's like, I don't know, in this space, people like to mess up things that's not even broken. Right? So anywho, so Saturday was like the, you know what they say was the camel, what's that saying? It was the camel that broke something. It was the icing that broke the camel's back. Shit, I can't think of the saying, but it was enough. It was enough. You hear me? I was like done because to me that was like with the other stuff I can handle, but that particular one was more like, oh no, I have standards, boo. I had to stand up for myself in the sense that I'm not pressed to be in nobody's space with this level of disrespect at all. Like I'm not, like, I'm a giver and I know my worth. So I told him, look, I ain't giving you your gifts that I gifted you. I'm not giving you none of it. I'm keeping it. So this is the chain that matches the crown. It's the chain to match the crown, the wig, the tank top. So I'm going to keep it. And in fact, I might even wear this wig out tomorrow. Depends on how I look in the back. I'm going to have to see. I'm going to an outing tomorrow. I've never had purple, but it's actually cute. So I think that's the story. I hope I answered. Now, I'm not beefing. I still think Manny is one of the top creators as far as vibe. They give you fun, give you character, give you content. He actually gives you something, you know, to enjoy and to watch, more so than just a whole bunch of fighting and fussing and cursing on the app, you know. So I do think he has that. Not to mention he had allowed my stalker knowingly. I think she probably begged for the position though. He won't answer why she modding for him. My stalker came in and became a mod, but he won't say how she became a mod. So that was strange. That was major too. That was like big time. That was major, right? And then when he said that she got like all these recording rights and stuff like that, and I'm like, So when he announced the mod positions and stuff like that, first of all, let me go back. I quit being a mod. Okay, I did. I quit being a mod because when I started going live, Manny did not announce my live, but he announced Drop Queens live. So I started going live, I think, before Drop Queen. I think Drop Queen had been live before, like I have, but we supposed to have been like going live like regularly. And so I started going live, and he would say like, go over to Queen Jules live, blah 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 blah. And then when Drop Queen started going live, he would say it once, you know, he would say my name. But then one day it was like, just go over to Drop Queen live. I said, oh, hell to the no. I didn't give him no wiggle room. I dropped being a mod. I said, no, I don't know what y'all think. I don't know. I guess you all like to accept any type of treatment. But yeah, I did continue to support, but I guess I put my foot down. But at the same time, I was still being kind. I gifted and stuff like that. Now, at the end of the day, like if I'm in Tea Times Live, right, and I'm giving y'all an example, I'm calling T on purpose. If I'm in Tea Times Live enough, even though she's not my favorite content creator, I'm still going to gift because I'm there, whether I'm in favor of her or not. If I'm using her space, I feel like I should, you know, give something. And I'm not talking about big gifts, but I should help reach the live goal. Like, you know, tap a couple of, you know, send a couple of gifts. Because that's the art of the environment that we're in. So I don't see nothing wrong with if you're going to be in a space, whether you like the person or not. And even if some of you all are in it to troll, as y'all call it, you should gift, because obviously you like trolling. So you should gift. If you enjoy trolling a specific creator, you should gift them. Because you're using their space. It's just the way, you know, you're using services. So it's like a tip. Hey, here's a tip. That's it. Right. So, but with that being said, he knew a lot about T and Asia stalking me, and he continued to act as if it was nothing. And then that was not really it as far as him acting like it was nothing, but to kind of push it a little bit and, you know, like rub it in a sense, I decided to back out. Like, you're not worth it. No one is ever worth that. I don't let men like treat me like that. Like, no, I love myself. I do. I really do. And so, and I take pride in the things that I give. I take pride in knowing that I feel appreciated. So, and like I said, he should have been man enough or mature enough to say, hey, you know, Queen, you know, I want something else for my platform. And then, you know, it's been many times he said I was bougie. People said I was too bougie and stuff like that. And I get it, but I don't see why bougie is knocking your style. You should, like, it's a platform, right? I don't think someone's confidence should stop people from coming in causing a mess. Like, people should still come in and get in the box and cut the fuck up. Period. Nobody, I mean, you know, if you got supporters and you want to be with the mess, people should come in. If you got people who saying that, oh, I'm not going to come because that person is there, then you shouldn't even want those type of people around, because what are they saying? Like, why somebody got to be gone or not in the box for you to be doing your 1-2-1-2? That's crazy. You should be able to shine. You should be able to talk your shit. You should be able to argue. You should be comfortable, because it's not my space, it's his space. So it's a little, you know, some stuff that's a little strange, you know. So, you know, I decided that I would pick up and leave. And I don't mind it. And actually it's a good thing, because I got a lot done in the last 2 days. I haven't been there. And I got a lot done. So I'm going to continue to get stuff done. And it's a blessing in disguise, for real. I always look at the silver lining, right? There's no beef, y'all. There's no beef. But I did have to respond. And I have to say, I look cute in the things that I was going to give to him. And he would have looked adorable in it. And I'm sure he's not missing anything. He gonna buy him 25 wigs. I'm sure somebody over there gonna prove a point and maybe get something even more beautiful and more expensive and send it to him. And I would love that for him. But QJ gonna keep her pearls close to her, where they belong. And that's what you better learn, is don't let people walk all over you, ever. Because I think some of you all don't really read people well. Some people are really just in your space to really chill and hang out. That's it. So, and it's his loss, not mine. You know? So, yeah, that's it. So I hope I answered the questions that was in my inbox. Oh, that's it. The straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah. That's it. Oh, I see you. Okay, I see you. Yeah, the straw. Yeah, I was trying to think of the saying. The straw that broke the camel's back. So just imagine, Christmas was coming and everything, so yeah. So that's it, guys. I do want to play a song before I leave out. They probably cutting up out there, and I would have been out there talking to the people. Now, I probably have a couple of people mad at me because of their favorite scammer. But hey, she made the move, and I reacted. You got to be held accountable for your actions. Sometimes you got to say, well, why you do that? You could have said something in the comments. Why you just didn't say something in the comments? Another thing about certain people, like y'all notice that I don't like to argue with certain people, but she's up there my age. She spends money, quote unquote, whatever. I mean, I don't mind going toe to toe with her. Right? I think it's a somewhat fair, level playing field. It's like, lightweight, welterweight, heavyweight. You got to be in your weight class. Right? It's no fun not being in your weight class. Much like you see the Glam and Duffy story. Glam tried to come at me before. I couldn't do it. I saw that lady and everything. I couldn't do it. Like, no, baby, no. And look what came out. My point exactly. No. It's the loudest ones that got the biggest crap going on in their lives. It's the ones that want to project that has the most crap going on in their lives. The biggest bullies, they got the most stuff going on in their lives. It's like the loudest one have the most shit going on and trying to tell somebody else about them. Haven't y'all noticed that on here? It's ridiculous. It's always someone who wants to tell your business to ruin your reputation. They got the most going on in their lives. They're in their life. Always. Somebody that's looking at you, looking at your shine, looking at your glow, looking at how well you're doing, looking at, and they don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But whatever they see, they want to destroy. Because their life is messed up. But you can't destroy what you didn't put together. So at this point, we're out here like comparing mugshots. Who got the best mugshot? Who got the worst mugshot? Who got the longest rap sheet? At this point, Won't everybody just show their mug shot? Why don't everybody just put their mug shot up as their profile pic? Why not? Might as well, because everybody, as soon as it get boring, they're gonna go try to find somebody else. Period. All right, guys. Hey, Alicia. Oh, thank you, Samara. Yeah, but I think him and Drop might be okay. I don't think him and Drop too far apart, maybe. You know. So, but I'm about to go, probably hit the streets a little bit, do some work, clean up. Y'all should know me by now. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for tapping. Thank you all for gifting. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Capricorn. Girl, what you about to post? What you about to post, Miss Capricorn? Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. But I tell you one thing. I'd take Miss Nitra over Glock. You know? Thank you, boo. I'll take Miss Nitra over Glock now. Miss Nitra can clean herself up though. She can clean. I think she can clean up. She can clean up, but I think she got a few people that she can clean up with. She can clean that up. She can clean it up. Let's see. I'm trying to play a song before I leave out. Any questions before I tap out? Do y'all want me to discuss something? Well, what y'all want to discuss, Greg? What you want me to discuss? Just anything. Anything like what? You know what's funny though, guys? You know what's funny? People will do something. People will do something, and then when you do it back, or match their energy, or not even match their energy, but your response trump theirs, they get mad. You notice that it's no longer a joke. It's no longer play. Oh, it was a joke. It was funny. Do you know why now, Capricorn? You know why now? Good. I'm glad you know why now. Let me it's so quiet, it's a storm. Let me adjust this. I need a cocktail. So, okay, so let's just end it on a good note, guys. And I promise, I'm gonna really try to keep it, pinky promise, positive for the most part. I think we need it. But, you know, these people who think they got the clout because they got a few people behind them, they need to know that no, you can't do that all the time. You know what I mean? You too, darling. Thank you, boo. You know, you can't do that all the time. Because some of you all rally behind numbers. The moment somebody like not cheering for you, you forget what to say, you're no longer laughing, you don't want to argue, but you all are motivated by the negative support. Because the moment I've noticed, the moment that you don't get the support, meaning what happens is when you bump heads with someone else that's their favorite, and then everybody pull back, you lose your strength. You lose your strength. I see it happen all the time. It happened tonight with Laugh. Oh, yeah. Peach and Laugh. Let me touch on that real quick. Okay. See, I don't be having that stuff all like in my head. Like, it's not. I be on here sometimes like, what am I going to say? I say, oh, I'm going to talk about this and talk about this. But I get on here, I forget all the stuff. Like on Monday, I actually got off and said, oh my gosh, I forgot this, and this. So I do have to make a habit of write down my show and prepare my show. I do. I'm working on that. That's a weak spot. Okay, so today, Laugh and Peach got into it. Really don't know what's behind it. Y'all know y'all gonna see that a lot with me. Really don't know what's behind it, but you know, they were like a duo because they are the ones that started that whole bleach Clorox thing. That rumor about me bleaching my skin, right? And so they're fighting now. And I was laughing like hell in the comment section. It was hilarious. He called Laugh black neck 2 or 3 times. I laughed like crazy. He talked about her so bad. I laughed like crazy. I did. In fact, I was even in the comment section. I was Team Peach at the time. I was. I was Team Peach. Can y'all believe it? He dragged her. And her comeback was like potted meat. Why? Because it was silent. See, she did not get that support the way she get it when she talks about Clorox. So her message and her get back, it was no good. She didn't eat, as they say. She left all the crumbs, as they say. They say she left no crumbs. She left all the crumbs. I enjoyed it. Can't lie. And I missed where they said he really ripped her up in somebody else's live. I gotta find it on the vlog somewhere. They had something, I think, yesterday where he surprised her. I loved it. Love, 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 love. Loved it. Y'all remember the gay men on In Living Color? Hated it. Loved it. Loved it. And you know, it's sad, but it's like, wow, look at them. Everybody who were friends back then, oh my gosh, they're met. No one, you know, like the group breakup. Every group breakup, like, you know, like Destiny Child, like all the singing groups, they all break up. I don't know a group that's together still. They all broke up. And now everybody is kind of like solo dolo in a sense, fake friends supporting. I'm not going to say fake friends because I got on somebody else about that. No, they're not fake friends. It's not a fake friendship. They need to really they need to start saying like colleagues. They're more like colleagues. They work together. That's what I see. So work relationship. So yeah, not friendship. Some people have built friendships, but for the most part, it's more like a work relationship. Right? So, yeah, I enjoyed that. And I think, and then I think she started to cry. And then I was like, okay, so she wants to pull a black diamond and you know how everybody start gifting. But guess what? People are waking up, y'all. Y'all not paying attention? People are waking up. Miss Annie, did you mean to come up, honey? Miss Ann, did you mean to come up?
No, ma'am. You know what? I just needed to see your face because I always see you. I'm one of them old ladies be on here. I don't get on panel because I ain't got a good backbone. But I just wanted to see who you were. You and Miss Drop. I always hear y'all. I know Miss Drop. But I'm listening at you, but I'm following everything you say because like I said, I'm nosy.
I know, honey. I've seen you in a couple of places. I love you down though, Miss Ann. TikTok, like I support. I love your words of encouragement and all the things that you say, and you talk shit too. So I like your personality.
No, but see, I tell him, I said, I thought I could talk shit at 75. I said, but on here, in fact, I told Bray last week, I said, when you cussing folks out, can you slow down so I can write it down so I can use it later on?
Yeah, because he can curse real fast. He real fast with his curse words.
But you know what? I just sit and I listen on the background, you know, and the one you were just talking about, I heard the whole thing yesterday, and I'm like, whoa. But you right about them groups. You so right. I started on TikTok 3 years ago, and I have a lady that was on my panel. Me and her both had never been, and we are still friends today. You know, we don't get all caught up in that, you know. Because everybody get a turn in life. Everybody get a turn
each time. Whatever you see.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you. Because I didn't want to come up, but I was just sitting here. I said, oh, that's Queen Jules. Because I've always hear you, but I never saw your face. So now I done put them together.
Now you see why they get a hard time, Miss Ann. I'm not going to get you in trouble, Miss Ann.
You know what? It just be funny to me. I ain't got no opinions on nothing. I just, you know, but see, like I get on mine and I tell everybody, I was an addict, I was this, I was that. Because you ain't going to come talk about doctor me. I already told you I was. You know, I'm broke. You can't get nothing. I'm not a fighter. So I just look at it and I laugh. It's entertainment,
Right, right. But you know what?
But
It's not
thank
even
you,
about
Miss.
like history though, because we all. I hate to say it this way, but I don't know what's wrong with the people on here. Everybody has a past that they're not proud of. Maybe most. I'm not gonna say everybody. Most.
Everybody done been through something.
Everybody done been through something. So for me, when I hear life stories, they're not. I don't feel like no type of way. It's like life. I don't feel like I need to drag a person. I don't feel surprised. I'm not feeling like, oh, I got some dirt on you. It's just life. Like,
Yeah.
we done seen a lot, so much. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I have family members on drugs, mental illness running the family. I mean, we got everything that everybody has. I mean, I hadn't done it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but I've done.
Yeah.
I had my taste in sharing men. I mean, but
Yeah.
but I
We all got a pass.
yeah, we all got a pass. So I don't know why people want to compare their past to somebody else's past, but that's what they like to do. They want to see
Yeah.
if your garbage is more than their garbage, I guess.
Well, if it's mine stink more than theirs.
I don't know. Like somebody said they want to know more about me, and it's like, what you want to know at this point? What you want to see my underwear at this point? Like, I don't know what you want. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much,
You know what? Like I said, it's for entertainment. So you know what? The one thing that bothers me about it, I just hate to see the friendships that break up. Because I met the first. Well, you know what? Some of them I think, because like Rick the Ruler and Kev, they were the first. Rick is the one that told me how to do TikTok, because I was just sitting on here staring. He said, you got to acknowledge people. So, I just kind of hate to see stuff like that, because I don't know. I just don't like to see, because my friends are close and I value them. I had a best friend. We had fell out, but I told her I would never get on here and bring it up. I just wouldn't, and because our friendship was fixable, because I hadn't seen her in about 4 months, and she just popped up over here yesterday to check on me, So I don't know, but everybody's different. But thank you so much. Thank you, Miss June. I'm gonna be following you now.
Okay, follow me. Follow me.
I will. Let me do it right now. Right now. Wait a minute. I already have followed you.
Okay.
I must have followed you a long time ago. 'Cause some people I say, oh, let me hit that follow, because
Right.
All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your evening and have a good life on purpose.
Amen.
All right, Miss Jewel.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bring me a blunt. Shit.
Not bring me a blunt. She made me think of something. She told me, she made me think of something. Someone said in the comment section, they said that, Queen, I can't wait till one of your family members. Key, girl, they smoke, girl. People smoke to their grave, Key. Come on now. Someone said that that they wanted one of my family members to come here and spread my business, right? So then I said to myself, that might happen. That might happen. You got people who, when they see you, they like, oh, you think you're, you sold this and that. I'm going to tell somebody XYZ, right? Number one, their story, whoever that person would be, their story or their mother's story trumps my shit tenfold. Let me just go on record on that, right? But when it comes to life, when you look at the, as a whole, I've never been an addict. I've never been to prison, right? I took care of my children, right? They all went to the same school. There was stability there. We went to fellowship. We went to worship. I took them on family vacations. Okay. We had a family. They cannot say that their mom did anything to them, but they could tell you about a whole bunch of other shit. But it's what your mom do, what your sister do to you. What did your cousin do to you? If it was a cousin, they won't be able to tell you that. What did she do to you? Like, what did she exactly do to you? They ain't got it. They'll tell you about something else. But what that got to do with you? What they got to do with you? So if they happen to come on, have fun. But it still won't trump your bullshit. Your shit way worse than mine. Because I lived a good life. And I did not make an excuse to be some shit every single day. I was a responsible young mom, despite the men I dated. So, yeah, that's it. So, I don't know if you want to find the in-between. The in-between, you know, you find it in between, like, for instance, let me just say, I'll play with it a little bit. So let me see. I mean, I dated some men. I like men. I don't know. Even then, when I dated men, I was able to get things from men. I never I don't know. Even that was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like the dates, I got gifts. I was treated out. I don't have stories like a man beating on me. There's no stories like that. I didn't get beat in my relationships. Then you won't find that either. A man tried that and went to jail the same day. I stood in line at the jails, going to make visits. I mean, I've done some things, but I don't think they don't trump who I am as a person, as a whole, like a whole individual, how I've actually lived my life. It doesn't trump it. It's life. But you're going to find that I lived a good life, and it's just life. But I am going to write this book because there is some things that I want to share that will be inspired by a true story. So the book is coming, y'all. I know I keep saying it, but the book is coming. The book is coming. But if you think about think about women who date men that don't get shit and get beat and dragged and drugged, mistreated. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You know, do men have a man cheated on me? Yeah. Men gonna be men. That's not is that tea? A man cheating on you, is that tea? If you want to find that news, something wrong with you. A man cheating on you, is that tea? Taking a man back after he cheated, is that tea? Fussing with your daughters, is that tea? When you find out that they've been taken good care of? You know what I'm saying? That ain't tea. Oh, your mother said that? Oh, okay. Oh, she did that. She bought you this. She spent time with you. She read you the book. She sent you to the library. Y'all went to the library. Y'all went to the parks. Oh, okay. Oh, girl, you live life, child. She played office with you. She played house with you. She sung with you. She sung to you. She played hide and seek in the house with you. Oh, okay. Oh, she ain't like your boyfriend? Oh, okay. That's it. She hurt your feelings? That's it. Summertime is here. What are you guys doing for the summer? Summertime is here. Uh, I was going to go swimming today, but I did not go swimming, but I'm going to go swimming tomorrow. So I will be by the pool tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to go live, but I might, depending on the weather. It is pretty humid here. So, but Mondays, let me remind y'all, because I'm going to go, y'all. Mondays, I am on live Monday morning, 9 to 12. So come through. We will have fun. We will do some things. I am putting up a lineup for my show. I will cover some messy talk, but not all, because some of it is redundant. Some of it is old. It's just too old. It's just like, it's not nothing new. It's just recycling. It's the same stuff, but recycling the same people, or maybe a new person here or there. So, but we would definitely get into some stuff. Some of the things we would definitely going to talk about: relationships, blended families, how to be successful in blended families. One of the things I would say that right now, families are being challenged to the most high right now in this system, this world today. Families, there's a lot of people who are unappreciative, ungrateful. People feel they're delusional too. There's some delusion in some of these people's minds. There are some things that I think false expectations. I think the internet doesn't help. TV doesn't help. Movies, comparing yourself. It's a lot go on that's causing the family to demise more so than ever before. So I think that, people need help in how to exist in a blended family. It's so many blended families out here, and a lot of people don't know what to do. They don't know how to handle a stepdaughter or a stepson or a stepmother or a stepfather, for that matter. And I just think that that's one thing I would like to cover from time to time: blended families. I'm not one to talk about essay and all that kind of stuff. That's not my forte. We got enough people on here for that. We will dive into small business. We will dive into also divorce court. We will listen to, I found a YouTube channel, because the last divorce court sessions we had, they were kind of broken up. They were bits and pieces. So I found YouTube where we can get a little bit more of the details, so we can touch on divorce court. Divorce court will be discussed, and we will discuss it in a manner of what could they have done better prior to getting a divorce. Could their divorce been salvaged? Could their relationship worked? Have fun with that. We will play some games. I am putting together some games. I played a game over the weekend and it was fun. The game was categories. I don't know if you all played categories before, but my family and I played categories, and we had a good Okay. Yeah, so we played categories, and guess who won? Me, of course. And I'm gonna be honest, I did not like the fact that I won. It was 5 of us playing. So I was like, my kids gotta step their game up. They was like, Mom, Dad, you smart. Categories is fun. I don't know if you guys play categories, but categories is a lot of fun. We was gonna play Taboo. But Taboo, this was enough teams. We needed like a team, and there was an oddball. So we did not get a chance to play Taboo, and I couldn't find cards to play spades. Now, my kids don't know how to play spades. Disappointing. Now, we did have card parties at my house when they were younger, but I didn't realize that they do not know how to play spades, so that's a bummer. Now they're adults. Now, one of my daughters claims she can play spades, but I don't think she plays it on the level that I play it, you know. But she got mad. She's like, Mom, I play spades, but it was 3 of us that kind of knew how to play spades, and my other daughter didn't know how to play spades. So I feel like I failed them in the spades. Like, how do they not know how to play spades? So I dropped the ball in that one. You win some, you lose some. So they don't know how to play spades. And so I'm going to teach them how to play spades. So when we get together, we can play some cards. So we'll be playing some games.